100%.
They step out of the line and they'll be ridiculed, and they don't want to be ridiculed.
Yes.
So you are a slave, whether you like it or
you
you
have
don't.
to be a slave as a human.
Right.
It's
You
either
be a slave to yourself.
yeah, or to your passions, to your
Or to the
desires.
creator, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a fine line. A good decision to make.
I like your tie, by the way.
Oh, I like your dress, my friend.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm Palestinian.
Palestinian.
What about you?
Half Russian, half English.
Half
Russian.
Russian.
Half English.
Yeah,
They spread the word well.
You included.
I love the projects that these brothers embark on.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You know, it's a very admirable.
When you love the thing that we are embarking on,
Yes.
why don't you join us on that journey?
My friend, we love the same thing. We have different approaches.
So what do you love?
I love knowledge.
Knowledge. We
I
all
love
love
seeking.
knowledge.
I love seeking knowledge. I love fueling the soul.
God tells you to seek knowledge.
What does
God tells you to seek knowledge.
No.
dude?
Knowledge-
But knowledge
knowledge-
can be found from within.
Knowledge is very important.
Yes.
But what is more important than attaining knowledge is to act upon it when you receive it.
It's the combination of reason and emotion.
Of course. But if you don't act upon the knowledge,
Yes.
then the knowledge is useless.
Yes. You need to understand. And how can we act? We emotionally contemplate on it.
Well,
Because reason can
emotionally,
exist. Reason
rationally,
can, yes.
rationally.
Emotions lead to the rationality.
Well, emotion. If you're overtly emotional, then you
Yes.
may be thinking not rationally
Yes.
or reasonably.
Yes, but you need to build a relationship between the emotional and the rational.
Look, we are emotional beings, but if we make decisions based more upon emotions, then we're generally likely to get things wrong.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they need to
understand.
inform each other in a symbiotic relationship.
But the intellect and the reason should always be paramount to the emotion. If one allows the emotion to override
This is what we
the
can agree
reason-
upon, my friend.
Good. So my question to you is, knowledge, I agree with you, knowledge is very important. But if that knowledge doesn't benefit you because you don't act upon it, then it's useless.
Why would it stop you benefiting it? What would within the human mind? What would stop you acting on the knowledge that you talk about?
Many people do not adhere to or respect or follow knowledge that is beneficial to themselves.
Why?
Because of personal desires, inclinations.
Would you not argue it's the ego?
emotions. It can be the ego, or
Would
it can be something that perhaps they find difficult because of dependency, for example.
So the ego prevents true knowledge.
It can do.
Yes.
It can do, yes. So my point to you is, look, people know that alcohol damages the body.
What else does alcohol do?
No, I'm just giving you an
I
example.
know. But what else does it do?
Yet, most people in
Brother,
this
it's good to
country...
see you.
Brother, sorry, sorry.
No, it's okay, we'll
departing
come
from the
back.
conversation.
No, it's okay.
It's always a pleasure.
It's a pleasure,
Sorry if I
we'll
was
come back.
rude. And,
No, it's all right. It's
it was
all right.
really, really
It's all
nice
right.
to meet
You
you.
too, you
Assalamu
too.
alaikum.
Take
Remember
care.
us in your dua, inshallah, that Allah keeps us sincere
Inshallah.
and accepts what we do, and people benefit from it, inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Take care.
Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, brother.
So, in Islam, we believe that knowledge is important,
Yes.
but the acting upon that is more important.
No, because within Islam you have a framework where all knowledge ultimately leads to Allah.
Yes.
Yes. So, but can knowledge exist outside of Allah?
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
Because Allah is the anchor of everything.
You need Him to be.
Well,
But what about the concept of knowledge?
what's your name? Sorry.
Alexi.
Alexi,
We've
Abbas.
debated before.
Have we really?
We've debated before, my friend.
I think
Yes.
you perhaps weren't dressed so smartly. at the time.
I was a different man back
Okay,
then.
different man.
Indeed.
Look, Alexi, the point I'm trying to make to you is, from our paradigm,
Paradigm.
from our paradigm, what we
Yes,
believe,
yes.
right? God always existed.
What defines a paradigm?
God Himself.
Yes.
For us.
So He needs to exist for the paradigm to exist.
Of course, for everything to exist, God has to exist.
What is knowledge absent of Allah?
There is no knowledge that is absolute.
Yes, because you need it to be that way.
Or it could be.
No, but you need it in your head.
Hold on a second. Look, you've raised a point. It could either be a figment of my imagination, or it could be the reality.
How is it the reality?
I'm just saying. Like, those are the variables, aren't they?
But where does it come from?
No, that's a separate question.
That's that. Where it comes from informs what it exists. What exists as.
Fundamentally, either God knows everything or He doesn't. There are no-
You
there's no
need
other
him.
concept.
You need God to know anything or
Okay.
not to know anything.
But-
Why don't you know anything?
Alexi, that doesn't change what I just said to you.
It does.
No.
It does, because there is a relationship that you build with God.
Either God does know everything, or He doesn't. No,
Either God exists or He doesn't.
That's
You're already placing me within your paradigm.
fine.
No, but you see what you're doing.
You might accept that.
No, but I see exactly what you're doing,
Yes.
because you're already placing me within the paradigm of your own beliefs.
Yes.
What I'm arguing is that there are different axioms with which to argue these beliefs from. So within your paradigm, God has to exist.
Of course.
But I'm saying when you offer a different paradigm where God doesn't need to exist, you understand the meaning of God Himself.
See, Alexi, the point I'm trying to make to you here is this. So let's take the question. Let's take the question a step back, further back, right?
Yeah. Let's step right back to it.
Okay. Either God exists on a logical argument, not from my concept, but as a rational argument.
No, it's only a rational argument if you make it a rational argument.
Alexi, just bear with me.
Yeah.
Is there a reality other than God existing or not existing?
Always exists.
Is there a reality?
What is God?
No, Alexi. We're not going to have a fruitful discussion.
No. Answer my question.
No, Alexi. We're not going to have a fruitful discussion. if we
But
start going-
why don't you like to answer this question?
Either. I'm asking you, is there another paradigm?
And I'm asking you a question. What is God?
God as is conceptualized generally throughout humanity.
Where does God come from?
You're now moving the goalpost.
No. Where does He come from?
Does God exist?
Prophet Muhammad came in 7th century AD.
Alexi.
Where did God come
Alexi,
from?
the first question that has to be addressed,
What is it?
is does God exist or does God not exist?
As humans, what do we react to?
You're talking like the riddler.
Whoa,
You're
I'm
talking
asking a few questions.
in riddles now.
As humans,
Does he talk like that with you?
He does.
He does? Do you understand what he's talking about?
Yes.
All the time?
All the time.
Be honest.
And I enjoy
Be
it.
honest.
as humans, what
Be
do we
honest.
react to?
Be honest now.
If I don't, I ask him questions.
See, look, she doesn't even understand you.
But
Why
I
does
do
she-
understand.
why-
She has to ask you to
I do
clarify.
understand.
Why does my relationship with her affect this argument that we're
It
having
doesn't-
now?
it doesn't
I
affect the
understand.
relationship.
So why did you invoke
It
it?
doesn't affect the argument, but I'm just saying if your own
You're derailing, my friend.
if your own partner doesn't understand what you're saying,
Well,
what do
I
I?
never said I
we are
don't.
talking about
You said if
reason,
you
my
don't,
friend.
I have to ask.
We are delving
Through
in.
conversation, I always understand him.
We're talking about logical, reasonable points. Why does my relationship with her have anything to do
I
with
think
this?
you're just you're just moving away from.
My friend, I don't think you have the answer, but it's okay.
Oh, was it-
It's okay.
Are you leaving? Or?
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. But
Not his
It
only
was-
can today.
It was nice meeting you.
it was lovely meeting you.
Yeah, I wish
Come
it,
back sober
it'd
next
been a more
time.
fruitful
Come back
discussion.
Why?
You won't
Alexi.
waffle so much.
In waffle, there is reason.
Watching back, you'll see the coherency. You lost it a bit.
You want there to not be any coherency, my friend.
Okay, watch it back.
I will watch it back.